everybody. So today is the first Saturday of the month. So that means it's time for Movie Nerds Club. And this is where I gather a bunch of my friends and we support each other and each other's channels by doing top 5 list of our favorites of a topic of that month. And we have been doing it now for almost 2 years, which is just amazing to me. So thank you to everybody who has participated. And I'll have all the links to their videos in the description, so make sure you check out and support their videos. And this month, our topic is TV shows that have been turned into movies, the top 5 TV shows that have been turned into movies. And we did this because we have 2 TV shows coming into the 2 movies this month. We have another Downton Abbey movie, which I'm really looking forward to, Downton Abbey, the new era. And then we also have the Bob's Burgers movie, which I have not been able to get into that show very well, but I'm going to try my hardest. And I'm definitely going to go see it, and I'm looking forward to it. So we have 5 movies. Mine are in no particular order, but let's get going. The first, I have the Wild Thornberrys movie. I think this is very underrated. We've done it for obscure animation. I think that the animation is really great in this movie. And I just really like the story of the whole Thornberrys family. And then we have Eliza Thornberry, who can talk to animals. And she ends up getting separated from the animals at the beginning of the movie and ends up on an adventure trying to get back and trying to help save the animals from poachers. I think the voice acting is really good in this. I think that the music is actually really good in this. You got Paul Simon doing the music. So overall, I just think it's an underrated film and very entertaining and good for kids and their families. And you don't have to be steeped in Thornberry's lore to understand and appreciate the movie. So next, I have another animated movie from a series, and it's The Mask of the Phantasm. Batman the Animated Series is one of the best shows ever. It's one of the best animated shows ever, one of the best shows ever. And it really puts all, in my opinion, puts all of their versions of Batman to shame. But I love the storytelling. I love the Shirley Walker score. I think that the way they use light and shadow in the animation is gorgeous. I really like how they focus on Bruce Wayne as a character as opposed to Batman, and talking about how he's walking that line between good and evil, and how Alfred's worried about him, and his relationship with Andrea Beaumont, I think is so good. And I think that's what most of the other Batman things miss, is the Bruce Wayne factor. They get so caught up in the villains that they fail to really express why Bruce is an interesting character and showing what he has to sacrifice in order to be Batman for the city. So I love Mask of the Phantasm. I think it's great. Then I have the Simpsons movie, and this was long awaited, and I think it could have been even better, but I still think it's a pretty funny movie. I think the animation is really great. I love The Simpsons, so I'm going to be a fan of the movie probably, and they did a good job. And you've got the whole bubble and a lot of funny jokes going around with that, and them end up going to Alaska. And I mean, in some ways it does feel like just a longer episode of the show, but I was fine with that. And got a lot of good voice acting, of course, as always with The Simpsons, and I enjoyed it. So then next I have Downton Abbey. I really thought this was a very good film for a show like this, that I've known a lot of people who enjoyed the movie, even if they haven't watched the show, which is pretty rare. And it's a heartwarming entry with the family, particularly with Lady Mary and Violet. There's all the good banter that you want with Downton Abbey. I think Tom's a really great character in it. I really like the moments between Thomas and Ellis, and at the ending, where you think that we'll ever have our moment, and that people will ever get us. And I love that whole part. I think it's really good. And of course, impeccably made, beautifully costumed. It's sets the standard. So I'm looking forward to this new one. And then last, I have Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. This is my favorite Star Trek movie. I think that the rivalry between Khan and Kirk is really great. I think that all the acting is really good. I like William Shatner, of course, and the iconic scene where he screams "Khan," really good. It's just a very good sci-fi movie with a good villain, and it's got some creepy moments that get into a little bit of horror when the bug crawls in. Here, that's pretty gross. So yeah, I think it's a great movie, and it made the list. So those are my top 5 movies based on television shows. So let me know what your 5 picks would be. I'd love to hear in the comment section. Make sure to check out all the other members of the Movie Nerds Club and their entries this month. I'm really curious to see what they pick. And please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. I'll put a link to the playlist of all of my Movie Nerds Club videos. And please check those out. I would really appreciate that. We also have the Patreon group and merch store. Take a look over there, and you can get #Animation Junkie shirts at the merch store. And thanks so much, everybody. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye.